Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen. I am Jan, and it is early, like Sunday morning. I hope you're doing well, whatever time of day it is for you. Today, I thought I would read to you a short Buddhist story or a parable, and they usually have some sort of meaning behind them. And this past week, something happened to me that was kind of upsetting. And I found that I kept rehashing it over and over in my mind. And then this story, which I've known for years and years, came to mind, and it helped me immensely, just remembering this story. So I'm going to read it to you. It's not long, but maybe you could sit back and relax. You could close your eyes or you can leave them open. But I do want to read it to you so I don't forget any little parts that might be really crucial to the story. So here it goes. I hope you're comfortable. Get comfortable. The Tale of Two Monks and a Woman. That's what it's titled. The story goes that two monks were traveling together, a senior monk and a junior monk. They came to a river with a strong current where a young woman was waiting, unable to cross this river on her own. She asked the monks if they would help her cross the river, and without a word, and in spite of the sacred vow that he had taken not to touch women, the older monk picks her up, crosses, and sets her down on the other side. The younger monk joins them across the river and is aghast that the older monk has broken his vow, but doesn't say anything. An hour passes as they travel on, then 2 hours, then finally 3 hours. And finally, the agitated younger monk could stand it no longer. Why did you carry that woman when we took a vow as monks not to touch women ever? The older monk replies, I set her down hours ago by the side of the river. Why are you still carrying her? So the story is a reminder not to dwell on the past in a way that interferes with living in the present moment. I'm glad to have remembered it today. I'm feeling much better now. And that's the way I feel. As soon as I remembered this parable, this story, it helped me remember that I wasn't rehashing it in a way that could help me, that maybe I could solve something or make it better. I was ruminating over it over and over and over again. And it wasn't helping anyone. It wasn't helping the other person. It wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping the situation. It's better to let it go. Our short life should not be spent in ruminating over things that cannot be changed. But we have to remind ourselves because we will do that. We all do that. So it happens that sometimes you can plant a seed in your mind. It may be a little short story that might come back to you at some time that might help you during your day, during your lifetime, so that you can live more presently and not cause too much suffering that you don't need. So let's get comfortable and do a little meditation on that, shall we? Close your eyes or look down. Relax your shoulders. So we start by connecting with our body. So it's mind, connected to body, connected to spirit, to you. Let your belly soften, let your legs relax, stretch your toes. Take a nice deep breath in, breathe in some calmness, let go of some tightness or stress. Or maybe it's time to let go of some story that you've been carrying for a long time, or maybe just from yesterday. Feel the muscles in your face soften, the jaw releases, the tongue relaxes, the eyelids are just gently closed. And the breath comes easy as you breathe in and breathe out, releasing more tension, bringing in more calmness and peacefulness as you breathe. Breathing in a sense of lightness, letting go of some of the old stuff. What can we do with our time that we have left? How can we bring in a little bit more joy for ourselves and for the people around us? Or maybe for our environment or our pets. What can we do to make life a little bit more accepting and peaceful? The hands are relaxed. You can feel the cells of your body begin to let go. The stress begins to ease. The struggling. Nothing will ever be perfect, will it? But we can find the perfectness in the imperfect. Sure, we might want this or that. It comes, it goes. But we focus a little bit on what we do have. We practice that. It's easy to focus on the things we don't have anymore. And it's natural for those things to pass through our mind. But how much time do we want to spend on that? Maybe that's the question. How much time? How much time do you want to focus on the things that you don't have? Maybe not quite so much time. So we find a balance. We find a sense of equanimity. And we notice how good that feels inside our body when we alleviate the thoughts that cause us such tightness and anxiety and stress. And how nice it feels in our body when we let go of all of that. How our breath becomes easier, our heart rate slows down, our blood pressure lowers. We respond physically in a very healthy way. So we start paying attention to our thoughts a little bit. We begin to let go of some of those thoughts that don't help us. We make plans, of course. Loosely, we hold on to those plans, always knowing that something may change. It often does. During this very, very busy time of the year, I suppose, for a lot of people, I tend to slow down. What do you do during this very busy time? Because you can make a choice. The world can be bustling around you. You can slow down if you choose, if you'd like to. And you just breathe. Relax, breathe, find a little bit of joy and patience. Let the rest of it go. When it starts to come in, become aware of it, and think of these two monks and the woman. Put it down and move on. Let's bring our meditation to a close, maybe carrying that little story with us. You can remain where you are. You can reopen your eyes. I hope that every day you take a few moments just to close your eyes, feel your breath, come back from all of the things that are pulling you away, all the thoughts, all the memories, and relax. So much is out of our control. We do what we can do and then we relax. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.